Watch this to understand everything there is to know about polymerization for your chemistry paper 2 tomorrow. Polymerization is a process of producing a polymer. A polymer is a chain molecule, a chain of monomers. There are two types of polymerization. Addition polymerization, condensation polymerization. The type of polymerization that occurs depends on the monomers which are joining together. Starting with addition polymerization, this occurs between alkenes. Remember, alkenes contain a carbon-carbon double bond, that's their functional group. Those double bonds on your adjacent alkenes simply open up and join together. You need to know exactly how to draw this. You start with the alkene inside the brackets and the double bond opens up going outside the brackets, and pop a little N next to it to represent however many of those we have joined together. Examples of these polymers include polypropene, polyethene, and so on. With addition polymerization, only one product will be formed, the polymer. And the polymer contains the exact same atoms as those monomers which make it up. Next, we have condensation polymerization, which occurs between monomers with different functional groups. Remember some functional groups from my organic chemistry vid? COOH is a carboxylic acid, OH is an alcohol, and you can even have NH3, that's from an amino acid, an amine group. Now in condensation polymerization, every time a bond is formed, a small molecule is released. That small molecule is almost always water, hence condensation. So to summarize, condensation polymerization happens when you have monomers with different functional groups. The bonding will always release a small molecule, something like water. So two products will always be formed, that small molecule and your polymer. Be aware of some naturally occurring polymers too. First, proteins. They're polymers which are chains of amino acids. Amino acids contain both an amine group and a carboxyl group. So, when adjacent amino acids bond together, different functional groups are involved. Different functional groups means condensation polymerization. As each bond is formed, a small molecule, in this case water, will be released. And remember, the specific sequence of your amino acids determines the exact structure of the protein that you produce. Another naturally occurring polymer is DNA, which stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is made from nucleotide monomers. Remember, nucleotides contain a phosphate, sugar, and a base. The polymer that is DNA is formed between these big strings of nucleotides. A bond will form between the phosphate of one nucleotide and the sugar of the next. And remember, DNA has that famous double helix shape, therefore it's composed of two polymer strands. Other naturally occurring polymers include starch and cellulose, and both of those chains are produced again with condensation polymerization, releasing water each time. So that's that. Pay close attention to the functional groups in your monomers and you can figure out which type of polymerization will occur. And be aware of those naturally occurring polymers: proteins, DNA, starch, and cellulose. Save this so you can watch it again before your exam. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful and give me a like if it was. I hope you do a very good job in your chemistry exam tomorrow. Best of luck.